Alrighty, I think we're good to go here. Let's get down to business. So for today, let's go over to our to-do list. Where we left off, we were thinking about starting the engine, which will contain all of our game logic. Maybe I'll change the name of it a bit. I don't know. It's kind of more of a game instance or a game server. For now, we'll just call it engine. Maybe we can always rename it later. And really, it'll kind of live. Let's make a new folder, and we'll call it logic. I don't know. Really, the thing we're trying to do here is have the logic such that we can put it into the server at some point. But for now, it'll just be hosted locally. But that's fine. So let's we'll call our main file here. We'll just call it engine. I always just like to copy stuff. Copy and paste, that's programmer's best friend, right? Probably not really having anything in the constructor for now. So the goal of this engine class is going to be effectively our main game state. It'll keep track of everything that's going on in the game. So when we start up our game, we're going to create a new engine. And the engine is going to be responsible for the game state, and our main class is really just going to talk to it and get callbacks and stuff. So I have a pretty good idea of how I want to do this, but putting it all together piece by piece will take a little effort. So let's see. So to start off, it's probably best to define some of the engine stuff. The constructor should probably take maybe the initial board state or something like that. We'll think about that. But really, the kind of layout that we expect is function-wise, there's going to be like a submit move function that's going to be when you submit your move. And then really, that's probably mainly all it's going to do. The rest should just be in callbacks probably. Yeah, let's go ahead and have like add player, because you're gonna want to add like the game player, like that, like you, right? And then for now we'll have like an AI player. The AI player will just make really stupid moves. Probably just completely random actually. But that'll be fine. So yeah, let's I'm trying to decide how to get this the board state into the engine in a way that makes sense, because board here is kind of our... See, I kind of put a bunch of game logic in there around what pieces are allowed to do. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's see. So really we want to create the board state based off the engine, so we should really have some way to like get the current state or something like that. But really that could also just be a callback. So let's see. Let's go ahead and we might want to go ahead and make a player class as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to put in there at the moment, but that's how engine is going to call back to the main. Let me think about that. Yeah, not exactly sure what I want to do there, but let's go ahead, have engine yeah, let's see. So let's see. There's so many different parts of what I want to do. I'm not exactly sure where to start. Let's see. This is why you should plan things out a little bit better. Maybe I should plan out things a little better here. So the idea is we will have so let's have yeah, let me think. So like board here, we'll still want to do most of this stuff. I'm gonna have to kind of duplicate a lot of it inside the engine. Because it's gonna be most of the things except for the visuals. In fact, I almost wonder if I want to turn this into into the logic version of the board. because it has most of what I want. Yeah, I'm not. Alright, let's just make another version of this now for a second. Yeah, this is probably not the best way to do things, but it'll be okay. So this is not going to be a container because this isn't going to have any graphic stuff in it. It's not going to have a scene or an XY or a quick callback, really. We still do want to do the board length, the board size, that is. But we're not going to draw anything. We don't need any of this. And it's not interactive. And it doesn't have any mouse stuff. So really just creating the array, or the matrix. I don't think we need get length anymore. Add piece. We'll think about, we might not need that. We definitely don't need the highlight of the spaces, or the undo, or add highlight, or clear highlights. Or show planned move, really. Or we definitely don't need the click. Yeah, so I'm really just deleting everything here. But that's fine. So yeah, let's just delete all this for now. Okay, so engine is gonna have a board in it. Can it just figure it out? Yeah, it figured it out. Alright, so we'll have a board. And let's so for now we'll just put the initial piece layout in here instead of in here in main scene. So let's see. Maybe we probably do want add piece of to some degree in our logic version, but we don't need the X or Y. And the representation of a piece will be a little different. Because really, we're still going to want this available move stuff. Yeah, I'm going to end up moving around a lot of code and changing stuff. But it'll be okay. Go ahead, get our piece set up. So instead of the letter, let's go ahead and do like a type. We'll go ahead and add this to constants. Let's do king is let's do 1 and 2. We'll add more pieces later. It would be nice. Yeah, I'll just do number for now. Really, I should probably make this an enum. If I want to share that out, I wonder. For now, For now, we'll just make it an enum in here, actually. We'll probably have to move around the code a lot later, but again, it'll be fine. Alright, don't need the text to the back or the scene stuff anymore. Alright, so there's our piece. So you can make a new piece now. That all stays the same. Get valid moves should stay the same. Yeah, we don't need select or deselect. Alright, so there's logic piece. Can't you go ahead and fix this for me? What's the hotkey? Control plus dot? Yeah, there we go. Alright, get that in there. Oh, I need to... Okay. Yeah, then, maybe I'll just set it to null for now. Is it not like that? Let's see. What is the TypeScript for nullable stuff? A question mark? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I can't do that. I'll have to look up some more TypeScript later. I yeah, it doesn't like that. Oh, I wonder, I could probably define like an interface or something. And have it contain this. Let me look some more up about TypeScript here. I don't think this is quite what I want, because this would mean like this spaces a number field could be null, but that's not really what I want. For now we'll just not define it with TypeScript, and then we don't have to worry about it. Hooray! Oh well. That's fine though. So now we've got our initialization here. For here, we'll do a new logic piece. I should probably not use the word type. Well, no, I think type of, yeah, type's fine, I guess. Okay, so that'll put a new piece into our board. Okay. For now, after we make the board, we'll just go ahead and add a couple pieces just like we did in main scene. Except now we'll have to pass in the enum. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best way to share this enum is. I suppose, let's make another file and we can experiment with, we'll call it enums.ts, and we'll do export do that, and then up here we'll see if we can do like import star from enums. Does that not work? Yeah, sorry, my JavaScript foo is not up to snuff here. Let's see. I thought this would be good. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe what we need to do is, that? There we go. There we go. That'll do it. What does it look like? So next, let's see. So we've got our enum in there. I learned JavaScript mostly just having fun, making projects on my own through game dev. For my day job, I'm a programmer, but I don't actually use JavaScript. I use like C++ and C# and stuff. But yeah, so JavaScript has just been kind of a hobby of mine. That's why I'm still a little bit of a noob at it. Alright, so let's see. So we were putting the piece type in. Oh yeah, we wanted it over here. Do you do any programming? You have dev in your name. What do you dev on? All right. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I would always definitely recommend picking up programming. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, and you can also just make it a real job, you know. Programmers get paid the big bucks. Alright, so we went ahead and made our engine, create the board, and add a couple pieces to it. So that should all be done now. So now, let's go ahead and move this. So now what we kind of want to do is initialize our board, our graphical board, from the logical board in the engine. So what's the best way to do that? Probably just to get the state straight out of it for now. Let's see. Let's we'll go ahead and add like a get board state function, and but we're just going to return the board as is. Okay, so this will be the logic board. Let's go ahead and make that, let's see. Let me look up how to do TypeScript return definitions. Let's see. Let's not worry about that for now. Instead, yeah, JavaScript's a lot of fun. You can do so many different things, and there's so many different resources online that you can kind of get lost in it. But yeah, people share out a lot of stuff, lots of tutorials, lots of starter projects and templates. The sky's the limit in what you can do, really. All right, let's see. I think what I want to do is have like a update board state function. So basically, we want the graphical representation. Let me get some water. So yeah, we want the graphical representation just to be updated straight from the board state, the logical board state, because we don't really want the game logic in the graphics stuff. So we'll have this update board state function, and what this will do is it'll just take the board state from the logic portion, and it will update all the graphics. So the easiest way to do this, so really, since we have such a, like, we're not gonna have to worry about perf really for our game. So what we can do is just kind of delete the existing board and just completely create it again. For at least for what's inside of it. I mean, we'll still keep all this stuff about creating the lines and the interactivity. Gotta keep all that. But this part, yeah, this part might be what we want to change. So instead, we can go ahead and move this down here. We'll probably want some logic around if we have stuff. Let's see. Actually, we'll keep this up here just to make our empty. We'll still make our empty matrix up there. That way we don't have to worry about iterating over it, since it'll exist. And what we want to do is if we'll do like current space. So if there's something there, which would be a piece object, which is a game object, right? That's going to be our container. So what we'll do is let's we should be able to just destroy it since it's a container, a game object, and that should be good enough. Then we'll rebuild our matrix here. We actually don't need to do that. What we'll do is we'll say this piece is null, but So we'll do from the logic board. We basically just want to get the piece that's at that location and make a piece object out of it. Yeah, let's add a get piece function. Oops. And that'll return whatever is at row column. Then over here, updating the board state. Row column. And so if there is a piece there, then we want to add piece. Row column type. So for now, let's do a get letter from piece type. Type. That's why. And if we add in something else later, we'll just return question mark. Okay. Piece type. Okay, so that should add our piece in. We'll just call that stuff, which is correct. Okay, so now we have this function that'll update our board state from the logic board. So that should all work. Let's see, do we have anything on screen now? We probably got some bugs for sure. Let's see. Let me check the F12. So we've got an error. Logic board, line 25. The error is that the this.spaces row call is null. Right, because I didn't have like a piece. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that way. Okay, so got another error. Current space.destroy is not a function on board line 67. I would have thought. No, it's because I did. Yeah. Let's go back to this. I did some weird stuff there with, let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this dot piece thing because I wasn't really using that. I've probably introduced a bunch more bugs. Oh well, hey, we actually got something on screen now. Let's see, let me move chat out of the way a little bit. Alright, so let me see here. Yeah. Alright, so we got something on screen again. But it's not what I expected for sure. So let's see. Well, so we've got those question marks there, which is interesting because that probably means that something we did not expect was passed into that new function we added called get letter from piece type. So let's go ahead and put a debugger line there, and then we can check out the debugger. We can kind of see what's going on here. So piece didn't have a type. That's why it's piece.type is undefined. Which I didn't really expect that. That means something's wrong with our state. Yeah, so we've only got available moves, column, and row. So I'm pretty sure I can just figure out what's wrong now. Because over in logic board, logic piece, did we not save type? Yeah, so we didn't save the type. That's why. This.type equals type. So that should fix that. Let's oh, the screen was still hidden. Let me fix that. Shrink it down. Alright, so now we've got our pieces there, and hey, we can click stuff again. So that's good. Okay, so we spent a bunch of time, and now we're exactly back to where we started. But that's good, because that means stuff's not as broken anymore. And now we can start splitting things out better. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do next? So let's go ahead and so now we can kind of hook up confirm clicked. So we've got selected move. What is selected move again? Right, so the selected move is this stuff. So we kind of just want to be able to pass that into the game engine now. What did I call it? Like submit move or something? Yeah, submit move. Okay. So now engine is getting the selected move, and then engine's going to have to decide if it's a valid move or not, and it can we haven't added in the second player yet, but for now let's just like do the move. So really what we should have is we should have like validate move, and like if all players have submitted, then execute moves. But since we only have one player, we're just gonna do it right away. So, first up, let's do the move validation. So we already kind of did the validation over in board, but since we're gonna have like a client server, right? The server should also really validate the move. Otherwise, you can just cheat a lot, which you don't want that. We don't want any dirty cheaters in our game. So the best way to do that is to write more secure code. So the way we're gonna validate the move is we're gonna ask the board. So the selected move has these things in it. Let's go ahead and define that with TypeScript just to make life easier. Okay, so I think that should do what we want for TypeScript. So basically, the user is saying they want to move the piece at here to this location. So the first step would be making sure there is a piece there. So this step for get piece at the selected move row and the selected move column. Okay, so then if there's not a chosen piece, meaning there was nothing there, that's a problem. Just go ahead and return false. And then back in main scene, if this doesn't succeed, yeah, we're just gonna put that for now and not really worry about it. Error handling is a whole big thing you could spend tons of time on. I'd recommend spending a lot of time on error handling, but I'm gonna save that for later, because it's not super exciting. Okay, so we got our piece. Now let's see if that's a valid move for that piece. So over in board, we added last time we added a like get valid moves function on piece, I guess. So that's really a piece. So we're just gonna copy this for now. We should really get some. Oh, we already copied it. Okay, let's. Yeah, so we have is valid move already. So we should just be able to say yeah, so if we don't have a chosen piece or it's not a valid move, then we'll return false. So that should work. Alright, so there's our validation. So then let's do the actual movement part. So let's go ahead and add like a execute moves. And for now, we're just gonna go ahead. Let's we'll add a new variable, member variable, called plan moves, and that's going to be an array of moves. Okay, so it'll start off empty, but then, so we validated it was a move, so we're gonna add it to plan moves. And then, if all players have submitted moves, so, we're definitely gonna have some more stuff to change here later, but, for now, we're just going to call execute moves. So execute moves, we're going to iterate through the planned moves. And we're going to do it. So this is going to get more complicated later when we add more complicated moves, but for now, everything moves one space. It's also going to get more complicated since we have simultaneous movement. If two pieces try to move into the same space, we're going to have some logic around that. But again, all stuff to add later. For now, we just want to see stuff moving. So, let's go ahead and add an execute move, single move. Okay, so then after all the moves are executed, plan moves goes back to an empty array, and call back players for next round. So for now, we're just going to do the super simple of like actually just move the piece. So, so since we've already validated everything, piece to move is going to be, that's the piece we're moving. I suppose I could just make board have like a move piece function, or maybe just even remove it. Because this execute function is going to get a lot more complicated when we have more than one piece. For now, okay, so for now, let's keep the rules simple, and you just, you can't, we'll do the move unless it overlaps another piece. So, So the destination is already in target row and column of move. Let's see. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we'll keep it really simple. So if there is something in the target space, if there's not something in the target space, then we're gonna do we're gonna move the piece. And if there is something in the target space, we're just going to say it's not going to move at all. So let's go ahead and add move piece. And we're just going to make this a very simple this dot spaces, source row, source column. That's going to be null. And the target, we're going to make, yeah, so that'll basically just move that into that space. We've already validated that that space is valid to move into. Potentially we could move it where the logic is, but for now we'll just leave it like that. So we'll do the move, done all the moves, and then we want to call back the players for the next round. So let's go ahead and add a callback. Let's have like a round update function or something like that. We'll call it a on round update. And we'll pass it in as an anonymous function. And then we can just call it. We'll definitely want to make, as we add more players, we'll add more stuff to that. But for now, we'll just leave it like that. So then on round update, we want to update the board with the current state. And when we do, let's go ahead and grab the current state as well. Let's keep those together. I'll just go ahead and throw this in there. Make one line. Okay. So now, that should be a whole round, really. We probably need to, let's go ahead and clear the highlights as well. Because we don't want that. And we also want to clear the selected piece. And also the selected move, we want to delete that too. I suppose we could just call undo Yeah, undo is gonna do everything we want, so let's call undo. Let's see. Clear previous round graphical state. Okay. So that should update based on current state. Alright, so if I'm right, maybe we've got some stuff that works now. So if I hit confirm, nothing happened. Oh, I need to take out that debugger line. I always forget to remove these debugger lines. Yeah, so nothing happened when I hit confirm. So let me try debugging the confirm function there. So if I bring up the debugger, I'll go to main scene, confirm, clicked, and I'll just put a breakpoint before it calls submit move. So then when we click confirm, we hit the breakpoint as expected. Our selected move looks right. So let's step into the function. Let's see. So chosen piece. That looks correct. Though type. Oh yeah, we made it enum, so type 0 makes sense. So let's see. Let's see if chosen move is valid. Oh, our row and column are undefined here, so that's bad. That's probably why it doesn't work. Let's go up. So why wasn't that is valid move? Oh, I didn't pass anything in to is valid move. That's why it's broken. What function is that in? Submit move, main engine. Yeah, we should pass a move in, shouldn't we? Okay, so I expect that to work now. Let's go ahead and remove our breakpoint that we added. Here we go. Close the console and refresh. Still didn't get anything happening though, because we hit an error in execute move line 65, because move is undefined here, which means it was undefined up here. That's a little unexpected, because I thought we just pushed the move in. We are passing a move, the selected move. Let's just go ahead and put a debugger line here and see what's going on. Okay, so selected move has the stuff we expect, and this dot plan moves we're going to push. So plan moves has a thing there. So then we go to execute it. Okay, move is plan moves. That looks right. We're going to execute the move. Okay, move is looking good still. We called it the move piece. It looks like we moved it. Wait, is Is this all gonna work? It still didn't move. Line 66. Okay, hold on, let's do that again. So, first time, so it got called again where move was undefined, so that's what's wrong. If we go up the call stack, move is undefined here, which is a little odd considering, yeah, I didn't, that's not a good if statement. Yeah, that's broken. That's super broken. What was I doing? I is less than, there we go. Haha. Yeah, that'll fix things up. Okay, it's gonna work this time. Hey, it worked. What do you know? It didn't work the second time though. What's wrong with that? Submit move failed. So we got our error log. We got our error log line, which was a little unexpected. That means we returned false. So like, let's stop here and see what happened. So we did our first move and that worked fine, so we're just gonna go. So we're gonna do our second move to move back. So the chosen piece is definitely in column 2, but it's in row 3. Not. Oh, it's because when I moved the piece, I didn't update the piece's info. So this, we want to update, I guess we should really call this move to new spot function, or we should delete it because we aren't going to use it. Yeah, I don't know that piece really needs to have any other, I don't know that we need that. Okay, so that should work. Let's go ahead and reload. Okay, how about that? And then if we try to do this, I expect nothing to happen because we can't actually move there. This guy works, right? Alright, so we've got the basic thing going on here. So next up, what do we want to add next? Because now we can do a round. So rounds work. Let's see. Do I want to add the second guy? Probably not. Let's see. Let me get some water. Okie doke. Let's try, what do we want to do next? Let's go back to our to-do list. So we kind of created the engine and this, and it accepts moves and calls back with new state. And we updated main scene. Okay, so that's all done. We kind of have confirmed move now. So we could go ahead and add in a second player, but yeah, let's we'll go ahead and do that and try to make it look a little more like a game. We should add in the concept of the second player. So when we set up our board, when we add a piece, we should really also say which player it belongs to. So, do I want to just do like 0, 1 or 1 or 2? Yeah, we'll just do 0 for the bottom player. And, so we're gonna have an owner. And it's just gonna be a number for now, because it's simple. Okay. Add piece. Owner. Okay. So now, let's go ahead and add some pieces for the second player. They'll be maybe at the top. So row 0 and row 1. And column 2 and 3. That seems fine. That'll let us test stuff pretty easily. And that'll be player 2. Okay. Let's see. So a selected move is going to have a player associated with it as well. Let's see. Stick with owner. Hey, enough to debugger line. So yeah, we should have some validation that the person submitting the move is the right player. For now, we're just gonna have you submit your owner number along with your move. But that's gonna change a lot when we actually get to the server portion. So we're also gonna reject your move if the owner is not the selected move.owner. Because, you know, that would be bad. And really, we also want to make sure that like each owner only has one move in the planned moves. So let's go through the planned moves. And if the planned move.owner equals you, then what are you doing? Don't give us that move. Okay. And then here for the if all players have submitted, we'll also do this iterate over the thing. And I mean, we really don't expect there to be 2 moves ever in this array. So we could, assuming we did our validation correctly above, we could really just instead say like, if the length is 2, then we're good to go. Okay, so that's good. We'll have a lot more to do there later. I'm gonna switch gears a little and do some graphics side things. So, for example, the pieces should be a little different based on the owner. So, like when we're doing update board state, this is the logic piece, right? I wonder, let's see, let's go here. I think, is this the return value? I think that's how you specify the return value. So now piece, yeah, piece is a logic piece. And, we want to go ahead and pass the owner in as well to this. So logic piece does have an owner. What? Oh, add piece doesn't though. Let's go ahead and add the owner field, and add the owner field there, and then in piece, we're also going to need the owner field. And what we can do is we can change up the color of the text based on the owner. So for now, we're just gonna have like regular 1 is gonna be white. Clear color 2. What color should we pick? What color should the enemy be? Let's we'll go with maybe like a blue. Light blue, cyan. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. So yeah, then we'll just do it's this text here. That's all we need to change, I think. Yeah. We'll just do it this way for now. So if owner is... yeah, I probably shouldn't do it that way. Let's do, get color for owner. I guess, yeah, I have to do like that. We could do like a switch case or something, but we're just gonna say if owner is 0, return where 1. Otherwise, return 2. Okay. That should change the color for our text. But it looks like the color is not different, so something must be going on. Oh, I didn't save 4. That's probably part of it. Okay, so then we probably got some kind of error. Let's check our console. No error in the console. So probably just some. Oh, if it expected before it was text there, wasn't it? Let's go back to piece. So it was text before. Let's see. So we can probably just do. Yeah, it doesn't have color. Yeah, because this is like a text style. It probably wants it all to be text. So we'll just do, if we just make it like text, maybe that'll work. No, that didn't work. Hold on, let's make sure we don't have any other crazy errors. So for now, we'll just do that. And make sure the white shows back up. Okay, so that shows back up correctly. So I thought I could just do like 0x and that would work. But that doesn't work. Oh, does it want like... Does it want that? Is that what it wants? Yeah, that's what it wants. Okay, that's easy enough to fix. Yeah, the reason it's like that is because it's like HTML, CSS styling, kind of. Okay, so there we've got, now it's cyan. you can't, it's almost, you can't even tell, right? Let me pick a different color. Maybe just green or something. How does that look? Not great, but I'll accept it. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know about green. Yellow? How does like yellow look? Okay, we'll live with yellow for now. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is let's go ahead and add an AI player to play with us. That should be fun, right? So basically let's see. How do I want to do this? So from our main scene, we had the callback, right? Yeah, round update. So what we should really do is let's have this happen at the end of the constructor, and then the board update board state will happen, or yeah, let's have the engine engine can call the callback actually no, I don't want to do that. Well, let's undo that. Okay, so let's go ahead and have it so like we add players to the engine and the engine makes callbacks on the players. Yeah, let's if we have something like add player, I already had that. What do I want a player to have? Actually, I made a player class, didn't I? I didn't really write anything in it. Let me take a short break, and I will be back momentarily. Alrighty, and we're back. So, where were we? Yes, we were thinking about how we want to add players. Since we want to have main scene will kind of be player 1, that's you, and we're going to add an AI player as well. So, the player is really just going to be a way to have callbacks into to have things happen. So, like, we really just want to have an array of players. And once we've got 2 players, we're just gonna have that throw an error. Oops. All right. So if we've got our 2 players now, I really want to like start the game. So start game. Let's put this below add player. Start game is what's going to add our pieces and the board. It'll just have the pieces. I'll have an empty board be there just in case something else happens. And when the game starts, then we kind of want to call back both players. So we'll make the update call. So that should be good. And we can go ahead and pass we don't really need to do that. Okay. So far, the player has it has an all-around update function. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some stuff around the player IDs at some point, but we'll fix that up later. So, basically add player, we just need to pass in an object with a all-around update function. So, it should have a little more, it should probably have like an ID. I don't know how much validation I really want to put on since I have such good control over what's going on right now. So for now, if I do, I don't want to do that, I don't think. I mean, I'm trying to decide how much logic I want to put into this. Can I not do that? Classes can only extend a single class. Okay. Did I make this interface then? I guess we just can't do that. That's fine. We didn't need to do that anyways. Okay, let's so okay, yeah, we're changing a lot of stuff here. So the constructor is not going to take the all-around update anymore. Let's add a notify players round update, which just does this. And then we could just call that down here. And then alright, so we don't need this. This will be a yeah. So then this.engine.add player. We're just gonna add ourselves because adding this scene because it has the all-around update function. For now, we'll do it that way. So we should probably let's go ahead and turn this. Well, let's have a new file. We're gonna call it AI player. An AI player will be a class. It will extend the player interface. Implements, that's what I wanted. All right. Yeah, so we can do that. Yeah, we can do that over here now that I remember what it's called. Alright. Cool. I mean, we'll change that later because it doesn't make sense to have this whole scene implement the player class, but this is just for simplicity's sake. So then we want to go ahead and create the AI player. We'll just call it a parent. All right. But as soon as we do this, then the callbacks will all happen. So what we can do is put this at the bottom, which is kind of what I was going to do before. And then we shouldn't need this update forward state anymore since we're going to be called back. Let's see. So next up, let's see, are we still working here? Do we have any errors? No errors. Looks like we're still working. Alright, so now what we can do is we can have the AI player submit their move. So the AI player is really stupid. Let's have the 1 round update pass in something good. Notify players the round update. We're just gonna pass in the whole engine. So probably don't need to do that. Yeah, the AI player should really know about the engine beforehand, actually. Well, so don't do that. So when we create the AI player, let's give him the engine. Not that one. Okay, so we get the round update. So then what we can do is get the board state from that. The AI player is going to need to know who he is. So, when we do add player, let's see. I haven't exactly decided how I want to do the IDs yet. Yeah, so let's we're gonna go ahead and take this out from here. And we're just gonna call StrategyGame ourselves on the engine. And the reason we're doing that is because I want to add player to like return what player ID you are. It's kind of janky. I don't know. I don't know if I really want it to work this way, but for now, we're just gonna do this. I'll probably change it later. Alright, now they know what player they are when they're looking at the board state. Yeah, I should probably do that differently, but oh well. So the AI is going to be super dumb AI strategy. Step 1, pick a random piece of mine. Step 2, pick random available move. Step 3, step 4, profit. So yeah, so let's go ahead and pick a random piece. So let's see, I didn't really design the board in a nice way to look at all the pieces. I mean, I could just iterate through the spaces. Yeah, we'll just do that. Owner equals this player ID. Okay, so it's mine. Right, that should all work. So if it's my piece, then let's add it to like a candidates list. So assuming we have candidates, if we don't, like the game's over or something. We'll just put a log there. I can't do this. Candidates. I really need to type. I really need to type. What are we looking at here? It's a piece, isn't it? Let's go ahead. Oh, could I not? Because it wasn't happy with it being... Yeah. This was what I couldn't figure out before. Actually, I could just call get piece.